CRO is definitely struggling over here with the 50-week simple moving average. And also on the CRO Bitcoin pair, CRO is losing terrain. And of course, you want to buy when blood is in the street, but you don't want to catch a falling knife. So is this the time to buy CRO? Well guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the one and only Coin Baron. And in this video, we're going to take a look if right now it's time to buy yourself some nice CRO. And this is a monthly video where we check the charts, do some TA and check the general sentiment of the market. If you can't wait for a full month, I do recommend checking out my X profile as well, because over there I also do post some nice bits of technical analysis, for example, like over here with the CRO US dollar 50-week simple moving average, where we see rejection after rejection after rejection. And I want to actually zoom in a bit more on this specific chart. So let's move over. If you compare the current US dollar valuation of the CRO coin against the valuation just a month back, nothing really changed. We're still trading give or take at 9 cents 50. But what did change significantly is that now we are trading down below the 50-week simple moving average. And that's the blue line over here. And it might just seem like a simple blue line, and it is just a simple blue line, but this line does have some significant meaning. And I pointed this out as well in the previous monthly video. But let's take a look right now at the Bitcoin 50-week simple moving average. And over there, guys, as I pointed out the last time before, same blue line, but we did see always this has been key support or resistance. So often we did see like a big bounce from this point onward, or a big rejection as well, like we see over here. So unfortunately, what I expected to play out was a big bounce off that line for CRO, but unfortunately, we did not do that. Instead, we created this very hard resistance line, and you see over here, try to break, over here, try to break, over here, almost closed the week above it, but still had resistance over there. And right now again, guys, it seems we struggle to pass this line. Honestly, that's really unfortunate for the CRO token, especially considering that Bitcoin is having some momentum. And right now, as you see on the chart over here, it's been climbing really fast since 55k towards almost 70k over here. And I don't think we're done yet for Bitcoin, guys, because I've been talking about this setup as well a bit. You might see over here the inverse head and shoulder pattern. And guys, this is a bullish pattern for Bitcoin. As you see, we do have a target. We have a target actually that we can set from this bottom line over here to the neckline. And that means we could be going, if it is fully complete, towards 80-90k. So we could be setting a new all-time high for Bitcoin. You can also really easily spot that outperformance of Bitcoin versus Cronos on the Cronos Bitcoin chart over here. As you do see, we had some momentum the last few weeks building up towards a 0.15 valuation. But right now, guys, we're back at the previous all-time low for CRO Bitcoin, which is of course not a good thing. Having said that though, ladies and gentlemen, with CRO Bitcoin knocking really at the all-time low, and also, well, I would say Cronos knocking at the 50-week moving average, right now we're building up some tension. We're building up some tension to really break through it. And especially because we are trading so low at CRO US dollar, I do think whenever Bitcoin is going to make that definitive break above the previous all-time low, I do think that's also the start signal for Cronos to finally start performing again. Because, well, like I mentioned, we are at the all-time low of CRO Bitcoin. So I do think, guys, with these two signals together, this is somewhat bullish, I would say, for Cronos on the longer term. So yes, so far I'm seeing some signals that right now might be a good time to buy when blood is in the streets. However, it's all depending on Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin going to do? Because right now I also do see a good setup for the Bitcoin price coming up for the next few weeks. But I also want to take a look at what the current market sentiment is. Looking at the altcoin season index over here, guys, it's really clear we're right now trading in Bitcoin season over here. And it's good to notice that not only Cronos is losing against Bitcoin, but basically all the altcoins are losing against Bitcoin. But guys, do notice that whenever it is Bitcoin season, it is due for a change in direction towards altcoin season. So the question is not if if Bitcoin is going to lose against altcoins, but when. When are altcoins going to outperform Bitcoin? And the question also can be answered a bit over here. Last year, guys, in summer, we did clearly see summer was a Bitcoin time. We were actually fist deep, I would say, into Bitcoin season. But this time around, well, it's more like this over here. We're in very shallow waters in Bitcoin season, dipping our toes a bit in Bitcoin season, but getting ready really for that altcoins over here. And as you see, the last time we left was also in July. So July might be a good time to actually head over to altcoin season again. But like I do see over here, guys, in general, when we're heading towards Christmas, those are the great days for the altcoins out there. I do also want to point out this potential catalyst really for altcoin season, and that's the launch of the Ethereum ETFs. So they were already approved a month back by the SEC, but right now on Tuesday, July 23rd, this will actually start trading. So people will actually be able to get their Ethereum with their pension funds, with their stock options. So guys, this is going to be a very bullish catalyst, I would say, for altcoins, but mainly, of course, for Ethereum. Some might say that the ETF launch for Ethereum is a sell the news event that will pull the price of ETH down. But honestly, we didn't see that with Bitcoin, so I don't expect any of that to happen with ETH this time around as well. Then I want to focus one last time on the CRO Bitcoin chart over here, because myself, I am in the process of thinking, hey, should I convert my Bitcoin into Cronos for a better risk-reward play? But as you see, actually, we had a really devastating week, I would say. A really devastating week that kind of ruined the month for me. I do need confirmation that Bitcoin and Cronos is done fighting. Personally, I was really counting on continuation of growth for CRO Bitcoin, and that would hit over here this yellow line. But unfortunately, we did fall down below again. And I was surprised, but honestly, it's kind of typical for these summer moments, as we have just seen in the altcoin season index charts. So, well, I shouldn't have been surprised, honestly, but we keep learning, guys. And if you like to keep learning as well, do hit that like button and, of course, subscribe for more videos like this. But okay, let's go to the personal allocation. For the personal allocation, we'll take a look at all the indicators of this video. So, CRO US dollar, altcoin season index, and the CRO Bitcoin evaluation. And personally, guys, for a CRO US dollar, it's a bit indecisive. We are on the one hand below the 50-week simple moving average, which is very much bearish. But on the other hand, you did see the band tightening, and we actually might break above it again this month. But I would say indecisive on that front. On the other side though, guys, we did take a look at the altcoin season index. And right now we are moving closer to this inflection point where we are heading up again. And guys, previous year, end of July, we went up again towards altcoin season index. So we might do the same thing this time or this year around again. Then for CRO Bitcoin, and again, a bit indecisive over there, because I don't know yet. We can't really tell, so we do need to wait for just another month, unfortunately, because I don't know yet if CRO is done bleeding. On a very personal level, I just took out a car loan, so I'll be setting aside 50% of my normal income for that car payment. So more about that car actually coming up in a future video, so stay tuned. But I got like 50% left for this month to invest into crypto. And the choice for me is really right now in between Bitcoin, get more Bitcoin, or get more Cronos. Because we have this looming altcoin season in the next month, right now, guys, I am definitely going to buy some more Cronos instead of Bitcoin. So that 50% will be going into Cronos. I am still indecisive about my Bitcoin portfolio. Am I going to convert? Am I not going to convert? I think I will just delay that decision for another month. So guys, stay tuned for that decision for the upcoming month, to see, hey, is it time to buy or time to convert your Bitcoin into altcoins like Cronos? Anyways, guys, that was the time to buy video for this month. Let me know what you think about the video. And of course, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.